All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. So, breaking news. And first of all, can I just, I'm pissed off. I literally, this is why you guys need to be subscribed to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally telling my co-host, CEO, and Brandon, I'm praying and hoping to the Most High that Paul George is not signed until the middle of the week. Same thing with Klay Thompson. Both these clowns, both these bozos decide to sign at the same time on Monday. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Klay Thompson is a little bit understandable because at least I made my video for Klay tomorrow, so I can, fix that up, have something new on the schedule, you know what I'm saying? And as I drop this video. But Paul George signed at 3 o'clock in the morning? Are you serious? This dude signed at like 3:30 in the morning. First of all, Paul George, who signed at 3 o'clock in the morning? How is that even possible? Are the 76ers organization up? Are they really up at night? Really? Like, you got Daryl Morey over there half asleep at his desk with bags under his eyes, with a Hong Kong poster in the back, waiting for Paul George's call back. Are you serious right now? But, hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Paul George for, getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? This dude signed for $222 million for 4 years. Now, I think I said this in my video yesterday. I'm going to say it now. Granted, I don't think they're doing anything. I mean, Paul George is a choker along with Embiid. All Paul George is just the guard version of what's the name? The guard version of Joel Embiid. Disappears in the playoffs and most likely will get injured. But this isn't bad per se. I mean, you got Nick Nurse, who I think is a top 5 coach in the NBA, and now you're giving him Paul George. You saw what he did with Kawhi at small forward with the Raptors, even though Kawhi is, way better than Paul George. But, not a bad move. So I'm assuming you're going to have Maxey at the 1, PG at the 2. No, you're going to have Maxey at the 1. Buddy Hield at the 2, PG at the 3, the 4. I don't know who they're gonna get the 4 because they let Tobias Harris, justifiably so. They let him walk. To the Clips, not the Clippers. The Pistons. K, you're gonna get some help with Tobias Harris. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Cade, but it is what it is. But and then you're gonna have Embiid at the 5, which is not bad. Not bad. Actually, pretty good. They did upgrade from last year. Now some of the pressure's off Maxey and Joel Embiid. You got some veteran leadership. Now, granted, not veteran leadership to go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Veteran leadership as in go to maybe the conference finals. Maybe Embiid can finally make the conference finals and lose how Paul George has been losing to Miami and lost to the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? But not a bad move per se. For you, let me get this straight, 76ers. Let me get this straight. You signed Paul George to a 4-year deal, $242 or $12 million, and he's 34 years old. He's gonna be 38 after this contract. 38 after this contract. Why? You couldn't get him for a 3-year deal? A 2-year deal? I get, you're gonna have to give him the bag. I get that. I understand that. It is what it is. But y'all gave up all of this for Paul George? My gosh. Come on, bro. Yeah, y'all didn't have to give up that much. Y'all did not have to give up that much. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Paul George for getting one last bag, I'm assuming, because there's no way Paul George gets signs after this. Paul George, first of all, are we even sure Paul George is going to be in the league? He might retire after the next couple of years. He might say, listen, I got all my guaranteed money. I'm out. Peace. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Also, I also got a video on Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and, that whole Clippers experiment because, that needs to be talked about immediately, quick, fast, in a hurry. If nothing else big happens throughout this week, then I'll definitely be dropping that tomorrow. Tomorrow or later this week. But, we'll definitely be talking about that. You'll definitely get that. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, let's talk about Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks. Klay. Now, there's a few things you need to know about Klay Thompson. Obviously, Klay Thompson, helped the Warriors win 4 championships, and Klay Thompson will remind you that he has 4 championships. You know what I'm saying? He will remind you that he has 4 championships. Just in case you forgot, he has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5, not 6, but 4. You know what I'm saying? But Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I took a massive dump all over Klay. I took a massive dump all over Klay like he was my toilet in my bathroom, you know what I'm saying, after I just got done eating some mean Taco Bell. Justifiably so. When you go 0 for 10 in a play-in tournament, Curry's cooking the whole, like, you're that close to beating the Sacramento Kings, and you go 0 from 10 for the three-point land, Mr. Catch and Shoot, Mr. 61 off of 30 shots, or whatever shots he had. And getting cooked on defense in the meanwhile, you should be able to at least get 15 points. And if you get 10 shots, you should at least be able to hit 4. 0 from 10. But you know what? I'm going to keep it real. This might rejuvenate Klay Thompson's career. Klay Thompson is the third option now. He's not the second option. The first option, obviously, is Luka. Second option is Kyrie. Third option is, what's his name? Klay Thompson. Now that he's wide open, maybe instead of 0 from 10, he's 2 from 10. That's better than what he was giving in Golden State. Now, granted, just a little side note, I don't understand why the Mavericks gave up on Tim Hardaway Jr. First of all, Tim Hardaway Jr., he can ball. I know from a Knicks. I know because I'm a Knicks fan, and I was very upset when we let him go because I liked his father back in the day, and he could ball. I don't know why they had him coming off the bench. Why did you not have him start? He could play defense. He could shoot. He can drive. I think he went to. Did he go to the Pistons as well too? I don't know where he went. Nor do I really care. But I felt like they should have. I feel like they should have kept him over Klay. I mean, he's younger. And he hits more of his shots than Klay. You just gotta give him a chance to start and get into the lineup. But you know what? They went all in on Klay. Klay took a pay cut to see if he can win a championship. And you know what? This might actually be a good thing. Klay Thompson for wide open threes, you never know. Klay Thompson has something to prove. Granted, it came out that he rejected the Lakers, the Lakers offer to go sign with to go sign with the Dallas Mavericks to stick at the Golden State. And you know what? I mean, hey, if it results in a championship and a finals conference, I mean, if Klay finishes with 5 championships, I mean, that's very impressive. You know what I'm saying? That's very impressive. It's a possibility. Klay can literally do, and I'm not comparing what's his name? I'm not comparing Jordan to Steph, or I'm not comparing Golden State to the Bulls back in the day. But Scottie Pippen went to a conference championship without Michael Jordan. He went to a conference championship without Michael Jordan. If he would have went to a finals and won with that Portland team, I think it was Portland, he would have had 7 championships. He could have said, even though we all know Jordan's a better player than Scottie, he could have said, well, I went to a finals without Jordan and won. Or hell, I went to a finals without Jordan. Jordan never did that. Klay could do the same thing. He could literally do the same thing. Now, granted, he can't play defense for nothing. But you know what? They got Derek Lively and PJ Washington down there to cover up all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But NBA free agency. You know what I'm saying? You got Paul George to Philly. I don't know why Philly paid all that money. They're just going to get bounced by my Knicks in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Malik Bridges, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, and Josh Hart about to lock that down. And we all know Brunson about to give Maxey and Kyle Lowry in the hell in the paint while he scores on them. And, Mitchell Robinson finna body. He finna body Embiid. He finna body Embiid. You know what I'm saying? And Mavericks getting Klay Thompson, I mean, hey, we'll see what happens there. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, you can't get any worse. I mean, you got rid of Tim Hardaway for some stupid reason. Now you get – I'm not saying this is an upgrade. I don't think it's an upgrade. But you know what? I mean, why not? I mean, I guess why not? But that's my thoughts. What are yours? What's your thoughts on this NBA frenzy that's going on? RJ out.